Since we're still waiting for our hoverboards, it's easy to feel like current technology isn't all that impressive. Sure, we have tiny phones that allow us to access all the information in the world, but that's just not enough for us. However, we've managed to find a few gadgets that might just manage to impress even the most jaded person. Here are 10 gadgets you won't believe are real. We can't claim to be the geniuses behind the subscribe button, but we can tell you how to use it. Just give it a click and you'll get all the latest videos from the hub. Night vision contacts. Night vision is something that's been around for a while, even though it's not something most of us use regularly. It does tend to make things look pretty eerie, and a flashlight is sufficient for most of us to get around at night. But if you're determined to see optimally in the dark and don't want to lug around clunky night vision goggles, have we got the invention for you. Current night vision technology works by amplifying the small amounts of visible light present. Another method involves using thermal imaging to register the thermal signatures of people and objects. However, these contact lenses are not only thin and sleek, but they'll allow you to see just like the alien from the movie Predator. They're made of graphene, a remarkable material with individual layers just a single atom thick. It's lightweight, flexible, and can also pick up heat signatures. It's effective at conducting electricity and is sensitive to the entire infrared spectrum, including UV. Researchers at MIT combined the graphene with a silicon microelectrical mechanical system that can perform complex functions and register changes in temperature, magnetic field strength, and radiation. If the testing continues to go well, it could only be a matter of time before these lenses are mass-produced and commercially available. Book cleaning machine. For those of us who still prefer paper books over an e-reader, there is just no substitute for the feeling of holding a good book in your hands. We love to inhale the slightly musty smell of a good book. It smells like a mix of nostalgia and dead skin cells. So many dead skin cells. That's right, that beloved book you're holding is a passageway for adventure and an amazing conduit for germs and dead skin cells. Especially if your book habit causes you to check out books from the local library. Who knows what's lurking between those pages? The Depulvera could be the solution to your library book woes. This fast yet gentle book cleaning system is designed to scour books until they're good as new. It can clean up to 12 books a minute. It works by using a HEPA vacuum cleaner to clean the books. So the next time you pick up a copy of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, the pictures will be the scariest thing you'll find between the pages. Octogripper. 10 tickles might be the right number of tickles to make an octopus laugh, but one tentacle is enough to get a lot done. They may not have hands, but flexibility and grip strength are not things an octopus lacks. As a human, your bones prevent you from being able to manipulate your appendages like an octopus can. Their tentacles are made of soft muscles, making them able to maneuver in ways that humans can only dream of. German automation company Festo has created a robotic arm called the Octogripper, which is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's made out of soft silicone and can be controlled pneumatically. The silicone allows it to be gentle when handling delicate objects. The device is lined with 2 rows of suction cups. These create a vacuum which allows the gripper to hold tightly onto objects, even moving at high speeds. While us humans might occasionally drop things when we try to do something in a hurry, the Octogripper doesn't have that problem at all. It can hold a wide variety of objects of all different shapes, textures, and sizes. Festo hopes their invention could be hugely innovative when it comes to manufacturing. Tempescope. Finding out the weather can be tedious. Your options include watching the Weather Channel, asking Google, or heavens forbid, actually looking out the window. To save you time peeking out between the curtains, why not invest in a tempescope? Whereas traditional thermometers will indicate the temperature by providing you with a number, the tempescope is ideal for more visual people. It's an ambient physical display that conveys the current weather conditions. It gathers its weather predictions from the internet so you don't have to, and imitates the pending weather. The device can even appear to contain lightning, clouds, and rain. While the Japanese company that created them is still trying to figure out a way to mass produce them, they offer open source software so you can build your own at home, which ironically is probably much more difficult than looking up the weather on your phone. Still, this gadget is extremely impressive and appears really futuristic. You can even specify a location if you want to keep track of what the weather is like elsewhere. Or you can set the weather manually in case you just want a little ambient rainfall inside the house. Transparent television. As televisions become more affordable, we're able to buy increasingly larger screens. Of course, these end up taking up a lot of space and valuable decorative real estate in your living room. If only there was a way to not have to look at your TV when you're not watching it. LG has solved that problem with its transparent television. When not in use, you can see right through it. It utilizes OLED technology for the display, which has a higher light transmittance than standard LED and LCD panels. It looks like a regular television when it's on, but when it's turned off, it looks like a huge window. It is slightly opaque, so the technology isn't 100% perfect, but it's still truly amazing. The TV is 55 inches wide, a huge difference from the 18-inch clear display they showed off in 2014. It displays full 1080p Full HD resolution. If you can't wait to add one as a futuristic element to your house, well, you'll have to. This one is just a prototype, but we hope to see them available soon. Hopefully the technology is improved and they'll be available in 4K soon. We're just a few steps away from turning our living room into the Starship Enterprise. Wonderwoof. Humans today are obsessed with tracking everything. We track how many steps we take per day, we weigh and measure every bite we put in our mouths, and we are obsessed with making sure we drink 8 glasses of water a day. It was only a matter of time before our tracking hobby extended to our beloved four-legged friends. We have all wondered, what do our dogs do when we're not home? Some of us more than others. Are they having fun? Are they gossiping about us with the cat? Well, the Wonderwoof can put your mind at ease. These adorable little clip-on bow ties attach to your dog's collar. We especially like the Dogco Marine one. They connect to an app on your phone where you can monitor your dog's activity level. You can track trends in their activity over time and compare it to recommended activity levels based on their breed. The app even has a social feature, so you can use it to meet new and interesting dogs. Oh, and their over-involved owners, of course. You can also set it to remind you when your dog needs to visit the vet or the groomer. Fashionable and functional, you'll just be sad they don't have matching ones for humans. Yet. Grillbot. If our dogs and us are going to get in our 10,000 steps a day, we need to make some time in our busy schedules. Automating tasks by utilizing robots is a great way to do this. We already have a robot vacuum cleaner and a robot mop. If only we didn't still have to scour all the gunk off our grills after a summer barbecue. Turns out, there's a bot for that. With the push of a button, you can kick back and enjoy a glass of sangria, while the Grillbot scrubs the grill clean for you. Much like other robot cleaners, it uses a sophisticated CPU chip to control the movement, speed, and direction of the wire brushes. The brushes are easy to remove for cleaning, and you can pop them right in another miracle machine, the dishwasher. It's powerful enough to scrub through tons of caked-on filth, and comes standard with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. All you need to do is place the robot on the grill and press a button, and the work is done for you. As a bonus, they come in 4 colors, so you can coordinate your cookware and your cleaning supplies. Smokey the Silencer. We've all been there. You're trying your best to prepare a delicious meal when all of a sudden your smoke detector starts screeching. Sometimes it's because smoke is pouring out of the oven, but other times the smoke detector just seems to be overly sensitive to the slightest hint of smoke. Either way, it's stressful once it starts going off, and depending on how tall you are and where your smoke detector is located, it can be a huge pain to turn it off. Many of us have resorted to removing the batteries, but that's a fire hazard if we forget to put them back in the smoke detector. Meet your new best friend, Smokey the Silencer. When not in use, Smokey attaches to your fridge with a magnet so you don't have to worry about losing it. It uses a chip to communicate wirelessly with your smoke detector, so by pressing a button on Smokey, you can silence your smoke alarm. As a bonus, it also functions as a kitchen timer, so it can potentially prevent a disaster that would make your smoke detector go off in the first place. Smokey the Silencer is your new kitchen companion, who can save you from fires and save your sanity as well. Smart Hairbrush. Unfortunately, they don't have robots capable of brushing and styling our hair for us. Not yet, anyway. But this smart hairbrush may be the next best thing. Unless you attended cosmetology school, you may frequently find yourself at a loss when it comes to how to keep your hair happy and manage your unruly mane. This smart hairbrush can measure the quality of your hair, the effect of your hair care routine, and best of all, offer helpful advice. The sensors in the hairbrush feed information to an app on your smartphone. It takes into consideration outside factors like humidity, temperature, UV, and wind. You can collect a wealth of data just by brushing your hair like normal. It can diagnose the health of your hair by using a microphone and conductivity sensors to reveal if your hair is frizzy, dry, or has split ends. It also analyzes your brushing itself, just in case your technique needs a little refining. The brush itself is also top of the line and features a comfortable grip, a curved paddle, and professional-grade bristles. Get your locks on lockdown because this brush is due to become available in fall 2017. Miito. Do you hate when your electric tea kettle takes up valuable counter space? Or are you just not crazy about having one more thing to wash? Whatever the reason you're ready to ditch your kettle, we have the perfect solution. Rather than waste a ton of energy heating up an entire kettle for 1 cup of boiling water, just use the Miito. It heats up the liquid right in the container that you're going to consume it out of, eliminating the need for extra dishes. And this way, you only heat up the amount of liquid you need, making it much more energy efficient. It's a simple induction rod that you immerse in liquid. The rod heats up, warming the liquid surrounding it. It's also really easy to clean. A small current flows into the rod and the device will signal you when your liquid is boiling. The heat time will depend on how much liquid you're trying to warm, but it's capable of heating up a glass of water in about a minute, or an entire kettle within 2.5 minutes. It's easy to use and won't shriek at you the way a tea kettle does. So much less demanding. Which one of these super cool gadgets would you most want to own? Tell us all about it in the comments. And thanks for checking out our video. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe before you leave. But if you feel like sticking around, the Hub has a lot more videos for you to enjoy. Bye for now.